Hi, everybody. Drove up to Seattle and back today. Up in the Bothell area, they had I think 4 inches of snow the other night. It was definitely snow all over the place, so it was kind of fun to go up there and see that snow. Now back home, so far nothing on the ground. This is Domaine Serene Winery out in the Dundee Hills. I'm taping this at 4:30 this afternoon, and the big update is this kind of delay in the timing of precipitation. Now I want to show you this first. So this is that's pretty much light snow showing up in blue, or what's being reported at ground level is just some flurries, nothing that would accumulate right now. You got the rain offshore, and you have a little bit of icing where you see that kind of pinkish tones starting to mix in. But this is all very light precipitation, and this is common for our area. This is having a very difficult time moving up into the Portland area because of the drying impact of the dry east winds coming out of the gorge and literally eating this moisture as it comes in. So it takes it a little while to moisten up the lower levels of the atmosphere where you start to get some precipitation. So with that said, here is the kind of the timing update. We are under a winter storm warning right now. That winter storm warning is currently posted through 10 o'clock for the Portland area tomorrow evening. That timing has changed somewhat. But it looks to me like in terms of any consequential precipitation, yeah, you might see a little speck of something on your windshield. You might see some very light, fine flurries in the air. The air is very dry. But I don't think we really have anything that would produce any threat through at least 6 p.m. Now, right now it's 4:30, so that's an hour and a half from now. And it could be, for the Portland area specific, it could be closer to 8 o'clock this evening before we really start to notice precipitation coming down and things starting to ice up. So that's the latest timeline, giving you a little extra time to run out and do some things and get back home safely. Now, eventually, this will turn into kind of light to moderate rates of what will be, after possibly some early snow, just all ice overnight. And by all ice, we're still talking about hours of overnight. I think it's mainly going to be sleet. Could be some freezing rain. Again, sleet basically means there's a thick enough layer of cold air down low that the liquid raindrop falls into freezing temperatures on its way down, freezes into an ice pellet, and then you hear that hitting your windows and that type of thing. Freezing rain, the ground layer of cold air is thinner, so the raindrop actually has a chance to come all the way down and not freeze until it makes impact at the surface. Freezing rain is the bigger threat to collect on things like power lines and produce power outages. But both sleet and freezing rain absolutely can accumulate and build up on surfaces such as roadways and sidewalks and make everything a sheet of ice. And I still believe that through noon tomorrow, I still believe we wake up tomorrow morning, Friday, and it's a sheet of ice out there. And through the noon hour, we have ice accumulations of around 1/4 of an inch throughout the area. Weather models still like areas south of the gorge Friday afternoon to start warming up and picking up a south wind. That means Salem could potentially, and this is a bit of a guessing game, but Salem could potentially be 40 degrees eventually Friday afternoon, changing all ice to rain, while Portland is still below freezing, getting straight sleet or freezing rain. And then Saturday, everything warms up eventually during the day, including Portland. The gorge could linger until Saturday night into Sunday. There's an initial wave of warmer air that tries to come in tonight. And it doesn't warm anything up. That's the moisture that's going to produce the icing. And then we have a stronger front that comes in, it looks like Saturday around 1 p.m. And that's the one I think that will finally warm everything up away from the gorge. And then eventually Saturday overnight into Sunday, the gorge itself would warm up. So that's kind of the update that I'm looking at there. Look how cold the air is out in the gorge. These are current temperatures at These would be the 4 o'clock readings. 14 at Hood River, 13 at Crown Point. The anemometer not working at Crown Point. We're thinking there could be 100 mile per hour east winds out there. I will tell you that Troutdale, I think if I put, it's not going to let me do it. Okay. I will tell you that Troutdale has seen east winds gusting to 48 miles per hour. And the east wind also has us under a wind chill advisory for wind chill indices when the winds are blowing, making it feel like it's only in the single digits out there. So again, very cold and somewhat dangerous to be outside tonight. Let me just wrap it up with the 7-day. There's no big changes here. Weather models warm Portland up tomorrow, but I still think the better bet is in the immediate vicinity of the Columbia River Gorge and downtown Portland that we don't get up above freezing. That would be freezing rain, sleet continuing Friday night into Saturday morning, and then Saturday day warming up in the afternoon to 44. All the valleys warm at that time. Christmas Day, 40 to 50, rain showers, 44 to 52 Monday. These are all snow levels well above Cascade Passes, and this wet, mild pattern with night temperatures in the 40s and daytime highs in the 50s right now continue all the way into Thursday of next week. That is your update. I do get to your questions. If you have a question here on the YouTube channel, post that and I will get to it. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you for telling your friends about it. And please bookmark and use my weather site as a source too, portlandweather.com. I'll talk to you soon.